Hello friends, welcome back. In this video, we are going to understand a high-power SMPS-based spot welding machine using a full H-bridge topology. This design is capable of delivering very high current at low voltage, which is exactly what is required for spot welding applications. Let us begin from the left side of the circuit. We have a 555 timer configured as a monostable multivibrator. When the push button is pressed, the 555 generates a single output pulse. The duration of this pulse determines the welding time. The pulse width is calculated using the formula T equals 1.1 into R into C. This means the welding operation will be active for 20 milliseconds. The output from the 555 is fed into a BC547 transistor, which drives a BD140 transistor. This along with the second BC547 enables the SG3525 PWM shutdown pin for fast response, and also controls the supply line for complete cutoff. Now let us move to the PWM controller section. The SG3525 IC generates high-frequency complementary PWM signals with built-in dead time, which is essential for safely driving the full bridge stage. The oscillator frequency is determined using the formula F equals 1 upon CT into 0.7 into RT plus 3 into RD. In this design, RT equals 10K, CT equals 0.01 microfarad, RD equals 220 ohms. Now calculating step by step gives the following result. So F almost equal to 13,050 Hz, or approximately 13 kHz. This frequency is ideal for IGBT-based SMPS operation, offering a good balance between efficiency and switching loss. During the 20 millisecond pulse duration, the number of switching cycles can be calculated as given on your screens. So instead of a single energy burst, the transformer receives around 260 high-frequency pulses, ensuring smooth and controlled energy transfer. The outputs from the SG3525 are fed into two IR2111 driver ICs. These drivers provide the necessary gate drive signals for both high-side and low-side IGBTs. Each driver uses a bootstrap circuit with a fast diode and capacitor, allowing proper operation of the high-side switching devices. Now let us move to the power stage. The circuit uses 4 IGBTs arranged in a full bridge configuration. These devices switch alternately at high frequency, applying a square wave across the primary winding of the ferrite transformer. The gate resistors control the switching speed, while the diodes across them ensure fast turn-off, reducing switching losses and preventing cross-conduction. The transformer uses a ferrite core such as EE55. The primary winding typically has around 45 to 50 turns, and the secondary consists of a single turn of thick copper conductor. The output voltage is determined by the turns ratio, as shown here. During welding, this voltage drops to around 2 to 3 volts while delivering extremely high current to the electrodes. A 220 microfarad, 400-volt capacitor is used across the DC bus to stabilize the supply and handle high current pulses. When the push button is pressed, the system activates for 20 milliseconds. The PWM controller starts oscillating, the drivers switch the IGBTs, and the transformer transfers energy to the output. This results in a powerful, short-duration current pulse at the electrodes, creating a strong weld. As soon as the pulse duration ends, the shutdown pin immediately stops the PWM output, and the BD140 transistor cuts off the supply, ensuring a fast and complete shutdown. This dual control mechanism provides both performance and safety. With proper transformer construction, short wiring, and correct electrode pressure, this circuit can deliver strong and consistent spot welds. So that's it friends. If you like this spot welding SMPS circuit concept, please like and share it, and please do subscribe to this channel for more such interesting circuit ideas. Thank you for watching.